So this is the deal. I'm here with what's your name? David. David drove. He actually met me as I'm gimping my way up here with my bad sciatic hip, and David met me, and he has actually driven up here from quite a ways actually to help support me with this, which means now that we have two people, I have doubled my last official protest, which was in 2004, which was me.
Really?
Yeah. St. Pete Times, but I did make like the cover of the St. Pete Times, just standing out there by myself. So, it was like, a protest of one. Now we got a protest of two. I've doubled it. We can go home now, right? No, but so we're sitting here, and we saw a congressman walk by. Remember that first guy's name? He was a congressman from North Carolina, and I said, "Hey, have you heard about Shadowgate?" And he said, "Yeah, I've heard about Shadowgate." I can't remember his name. Very nice guy. Stopped and talked to us. North Carolina. And then so Matt Gaetz was walking by, and I'm like, Congressman Gaetz, do you remember me? I met you at your inauguration. He's like, I didn't have an inauguration. I said, well, it was the governor's DeSantis' inauguration. I was there with Bikers for 45 with George and them. And he said, listen, okay, so that's when he starts like grabbing his phone, right?
Yeah,
he's like grabbing his phone. Oh, my girlfriend. Yep. gotta take this. And I'm like, but Mr. Gaetz, I met with you. I'm the guy. I said, you heard of Shadowgate, right? Do you remember what he said with that? I don't remember. I don't think he heard of Shadowgate. Yeah, I can't remember that. I can't be 100% on that. So I'm like, listen, they arrested Millennial Millie for this. You've got my information. I need your help. And he's walking away at high speed. Could he have
He was trying to break off.
He was like breaking off, and he's like walking. I don't want to bother other people, but he's like heading out of here fast as could be. And I'm like, why? Why? What is it that you're afraid of? Just everyone take a mea culpa. Nothing you're doing is probably illegal. It's ethically and morally broken, but okay, we all make bad decisions in life. We gotta stop this shit. And this is just utterly astounding to me. Absolutely astounding to me. Hey, George. So, listen, what's that?
To be fair, if my girlfriend was calling me and I was confronted by somebody else that I don't really know, I might. Yeah.
Well, we aren't complete, and I agree with that, right? But we aren't complete strangers because I did meet him. I met him shook his hand and met him face to face at the governor's inaugural. You've seen online my picture with him and such. And then George Colella met with him a few months later, in like maybe February, March, handed him my sworn signed memorandum of record, right? So these are your elected officials, people, whether you're Democrat or you're Republican, right? I'm an Afghanistan veteran. I'm a DOD contractor who was hired at taxpayer expense to secure our national security as an information assurance security officer. And in 2015, I filed a formal complaint of fraud, waste, and abuse, and that was dismissed not on the basis of the merits of my charges, but the fact that they said, hey, subcontractors weren't covered at the time of my contract, which is ridiculous because they actually changed it to include it in 2013. So it's just been one cover-up after another. Then, the journalist, Matt Gaetz knows who this is. The journalist was arrested at the same time, at the very time she's uploading that video, right? Is that a coincidence? Maybe. Red herring? Maybe. But does it warrant further inspection? Does it warrant Matt Gaetz running down the street? I don't think so. It doesn't. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to be a jerk about this. I'm trying to finish a job that the taxpayers, literally hired me and paid me to do. If you have a problem with that, then you're either, you know, a victim of these guys, of the influence operations that they're doing, which is the basis of everything I'm trying to blow the whistle on, or you're just corrupt. You're one of them. You're getting paid